If you've ever looked at your bank balance 3 days before payday, seen a bill coming up, and wondered why you have to wait 2 weeks to touch money you've already earned, you're not alone. That exact frustration is why earned wage access platforms like DailyPay have exploded across workplaces. But anytime a company steps between you and your hard-earned paycheck, it's natural to have questions, dynamic fears, and a bit of healthy skepticism. Is it a loan? Are there hidden fees? What happens to your regular paycheck on Friday? Today, we're breaking down the most frequently asked questions about DailyPay, covering exactly how it works, how much it costs, and how to use it without getting trapped in a cycle of living shift to shift. First, let's address the most fundamental question: what is DailyPay and how does it actually function? Simply put, DailyPay is an on-demand pay service offered as an employee benefit through participating employers. As you work your regular hours, whether you clock in on a shift or log salary time, your employer's time tracking system syncs with DailyPay. DailyPay calculates your estimated net earnings, taking out estimated taxes and standard withholdings, and creates what they call an available balance. You can then choose to transfer a portion of those available funds to your personal checking account, debit card, or pay card whenever you need them, rather than waiting for your scheduled payday. Which brings us to the biggest fear most people have: is DailyPay a payday loan, and will it hurt my credit score? The short answer is no. DailyPay is not a loan. Payday loans involve borrowing money you haven't earned yet, usually paired with triple-digit interest rates, mandatory credit checks, and debt traps. DailyPay, on the other hand, gives you access to money you've already worked for. There are no interest rates, no hard or soft credit checks, and no impact on your credit score. Furthermore, DailyPay operates on a non-recourse basis. That means if your employer experiences a payroll glitch or fails to send funds, DailyPay cannot come after you personally to collect. It's simply your money, made available earlier. Now, let's talk about cost, because nothing in finance is completely free, and clarity here is essential. How much does using DailyPay actually cost you? DailyPay operates on a model very similar to an ATM. If you request a transfer of your earned wages and choose a standard 1 to 3 business day ACH transfer or a next business day transfer, the cost is $0. That's right, it is completely free if you don't need the money instantly. However, if you need the cash in your account within minutes, for instance, to pay a bill before midnight, DailyPay charges a flat instant transfer fee. Depending on your employer's specific agreement, this flat fee typically ranges from $1.99 to $3.99 per transaction. It isn't a percentage of your transfer, so whether you transfer $50 or $200 instantly, that flat transaction fee remains the same. Another common concern is what happens on your actual scheduled payday. A lot of users panic when they sign up because DailyPay asks to update their payroll direct deposit information. Here's why that happens. When you sign up, DailyPay sets up a unique routing and account number assigned to you within their system. On payday, your employer sends your entire paycheck to this DailyPay account. DailyPay automatically subtracts any early transfers you made during the pay period, along with any instant transfer fees you incurred. The remaining amount, often called your remainder pay, is instantly routed right into your personal bank account via direct deposit on your usual payday morning. You don't have to manually transfer the rest. The system handles it automatically. What about limits? Can you pull out 100% of your paycheck on day 1 of the pay period? No, and that's a protective feature. DailyPay typically limits your available balance to a percentage, usually around 50% to 100% of your net earned wages, depending on your company's policy, to ensure you always have enough left over to cover required tax withholdings, wage garnishments, health insurance premiums, and 401k contributions. The system updates your available balance as your manager approves your shifts or hours worked. So, how should you practically navigate using DailyPay? The actionable takeaway here comes down to intent and usage strategy. On-demand pay is a powerful tool designed to eliminate late fees, overdraft charges, and high-interest credit card debt when unexpected emergencies hit, like an urgent car repair or a surprise medical bill. Avoiding a $35 bank overdraft fee by paying a $2.99 instant transfer fee is a clear financial win. However, the trap occurs when early access becomes a routine habit. If you transfer your pay daily just for non-essential spending, you risk arriving at payday with a $0 remainder balance, forcing you to draw early again in the next cycle just to pay rent. To use DailyPay effectively, treat it as an emergency safety net rather than an everyday spending account. Whenever possible, plan ahead and use the free next-day transfer option to keep your costs at zero. Use the app's built-in tracking features to monitor your daily earnings and build a realistic budget based on what you actually earn after taxes. By viewing DailyPay as a financial shield against predatory debt, rather than a substitute for a monthly budget, you can take total control of your cash flow without compromising your financial future.